joint is abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. More from the guys as this one goes to long. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
I'll tell you what, when you can set down that first batter on 3 pitches, that's a good way to build a little confidence out there right from the outset.
Alex Gordon will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
First offering on the way. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Full count offering on its way. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch coming. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Lorenzo Cain will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing and a line drive to left. Revere is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. They'll go to work against the veteran right-hander Edinson Volquez. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through into right as he starts the inning out here with a leadoff single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, here's a guy trying to make something happen in the very first inning. But I think he got a little carried away with getting his lead over there. It's going to wind up costing him.
Now the first pitch. Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Here comes a 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And with two away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Jose Bautista will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. First pitch coming. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take hit him.
The 1-0. Fouled back. The 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
The 1-2. Here's a swing now by Bautista as this is on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score. Eric Hosmer leads things off now in the top half of the second. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Kendrys Morales digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Here comes Hosmer around third. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Mike Moustakas will stand in for the first time here. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Salvador Perez will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. In there, 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And this is a strike three call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Alex Rios now. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And a drive out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall.
Oh, you've got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Rios has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Chris Colabello will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The relay, and now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Alcides Escobar will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you can get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. 1 away here to begin the third. Ben Zobrist will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2. And the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him 2 down. Alex Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Russell Martin will get a chance here, and you see the has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Kevin Pillar steps in now. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ryan Goins will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Now the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready now. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And Rios is going to have to track this down off the wall now. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Sometimes guys can get keyed up in big spots like this, and that's where that curveball can be a real effective pitch.
Comes set, now the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball or just for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Lorenzo Cain is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. Kendrys Morales will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a knuckleball, 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 1-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. In there, a base hit. Mike Moustakas will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. First and second now, one man out. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Oh, and Batista's throw is right on the money. He is out at home plate.
Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield arms out there, especially out in right field. You can see him chugging around third base. He knew it was going to be close, and a good throw here is going to nail him trying to score.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a fly ball now, lifted in the air out to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Jose Batista will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Chopper foul. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Alex Rios will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Alcides Escobar will try it again. He flew out his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, we already know he didn't like the call, but what does show motion say about it? Yeah, I think he might have a reason to be unhappy, but I tell you, when it's that close, you don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands, especially with 2 strikes.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now another 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Bautista is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Chris Colabello will stand in to lead things off here. His guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Gordon is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Russell Martin will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 home to Martin. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, and that's the one problem with throwing that heavy 2-strike sinker. That's good work behind the plate to keep that ball within reach and then make the play at first.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. The pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Alex Gordon We'll get things started here in the top of inning number 6. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Eric Hosmer will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Oh, right on the knuckleball that time as this is sent past Dickey and into center field. It's a base hit. Kendrys Morales will step in. A base hit in his last time. He's ready. Now the pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
.1-0 on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. Ryan Goins will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cain is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Ben Revere will dig in. He doubled his last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. And the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good heat there from Volquez. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Mike Moustakas will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Salvador Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Alex Rios will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, an excuse me swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Rios digs in the 0-1. And he goes the other way with it. Hit well, but this is a foul ball. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Royals 1, the Jays nothing. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez. Here's the first offering. Here we go. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch. Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Troy Tulowitzki come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And, oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly. But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. Edinson Volquez. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Number 46 will come in and pitch now.
Number 46.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. LaTroy Hawkins will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Alcides Escobar will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Ben Zobrist will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 0-2 once more. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Alex Gordon will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. The throw will go to third. Lorenzo Cain will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Colabello will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Eric Hosmer will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes on 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Royals strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Russell Martin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Yonder Navarro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as this is hit softly to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shoo out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Kelvin Herrera will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. In to score is the runner from third, and we are tied here in Game 4.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner for third.
Come on, Booger, let's go.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Revere rides off for second. High at the bag, and that's not going to be in time, so the go-ahead run moves into scoring position now on the stolen base.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Might have an idea something's up here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Deoner Navarro will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Hendrys Morales will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Mike Moustakas will stand in with the go-ahead run at first, so he'll need to at least get him into scoring position with nobody out. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Salvador Perez makes his way to the plate now with a possible go-ahead run 90 feet away at third. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both the lefty and the right-hander begin to throw. And the runner's coming home. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's the first pitch to him. Alex Rios is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded, foul. First and second here with nobody out. 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. Back to first, and they get Rios as well. A double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Royals are on top 2-1. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Jose Bautista will be the one to start things off with his guys in need of a ninth inning rally here if they're going to force a game 5. And this likely won't help when the ground is short. Throw is low and it gets by.
Well, you know his glove work out there at shortstop is top-notch, but his accuracy with his arm can sometimes let him down every once in a while, and he winds up just throwing this one away.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. The 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. (1-1) on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Another 2-2 offering. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
The 0-1. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. And I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Chris Colabello will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1. Line hard into left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you throw a pitch, you know you're in trouble. He gives up the base hit and also gives up the lead.
Yonder Navarro will have a shot now to bring that winning run in, but we'll see if they decide to go after him or not. first pitch. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. The 0-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Brett Cecil will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Ben Zobrist will start things off here as this topsy-turvy ball game heads for a 10th inning.
Well, both teams had a chance to win this thing in the ninth, and both bullpens faltered. And now here we are wondering what's in store for us next.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game. Alex Gordon will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Revere is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. Score remains 2-2. Franklin Morales will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. Kevin Pillar will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Curveball grounded towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Ryan Goins will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Now the first pitch. Ben Revere is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Eric Hosmer try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Well, you can see this is a changeup right here. He's got him out on his front foot, and you see him just sort of chop at this one right into the ground. That's going to be an easy play out there at second base.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Mike Moustakas will dig in. He singled his last time around. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But the runner's back easily. First pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he is in there. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here as Omar Infante has grabbed a bat and made his way into the on-deck circle. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are two away now. Alex Rios will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Now a little dribbler up the line to first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Drew Butera is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 9.
Josh Donaldson will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
Grounded, foul. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
And there you go. That's the winning run now out there at second base after the double. So the question is, do you put the next guy on, or do you go ahead and pitch to him?
First pitch coming. Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And in this spot, got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. Do we see that pitch again here?
If we do, it better not be in the strike zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a course at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. But with his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else do it.
Chris Colabello will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch, and this is fouled straight back. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Slowly hit to the left side. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this point. And forget about the 4-game sweep. They stay alive and walk off a winner.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. But this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on...